Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Brittany, and I do Christian-based lifestyle videos that are mainly focused on figuring out adulthood. Happy New Year, first of all. Oh, am I the only person that's like completely in shock that like it's a new year, that the year has ended? It totally doesn't feel like it to me. Like, I feel like it's just another day, which I mean it is, but I can't believe that we're already at the end of 2021. What a year it has been. So, first of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who has been on this journey with me thus far and who, will continue to be with me as we kind of like go through 2022 together. If you are new here, again, my name is Brittany, and I hope that you will join me on this journey and that you will click that subscribe button. So this video really is just about the things that I've learned during 2021, and there has been a lot, okay? This year has been interesting, it has been challenging, it has also been a blessing, and so there's a lot that I have to take in to the new year. There's a lot of lessons that I've learned. There's a lot of new people that I have met. There's a lot that I'm just so excited to take with me so that this year will be better for me and that I will be able to just accomplish a lot more, do more of what I love and just become the person that I want to be. So, one of the first things that I really embraced this summer, one of the things that I learned to do this summer was to enjoy being an adult. So, I'm in my early 20s, and I feel like this summer specifically, or this summer of 2021, was the first time that I really allowed myself to just do what I wanted to do and just enjoy being me, enjoy being a young adult. I went to the beach a lot. I made new friends. I stayed out late. I kind of did all the things that I didn't do when I was in high school or in university. And I just allowed myself to just have fun. And it made a world of a difference for me. And it's just something that I look forward to continuing in 2022. Making memories, going out, enjoying, my time, enjoying the people that I surround myself with, and just making the most of life, enjoying the time that I have here. It's just I think this is the summer that I've done the most things, that I've gone out the most, that I've tried, new things the most. It's just a summer that I allowed myself to really just live and to enjoy. And it's like it was one of the best summers honestly that I've had. And I'm just going into 2022 with this mindset of like, this summer is going to be even better than last summer. And so I'm very excited for summer. If you haven't gotten that from this video as yet, I'm just so excited. The second thing that I learned, which kind of goes hand in hand with this, is the importance of the people that I'm surrounded with. And this is something that I say all the time, but I think going through a pandemic, not being able to see people all the time and just, going through so many periods of like isolation and being alone, I've realized that the people that you surround yourself with, they make such a difference in your life. And a part of why I was able to enjoy 2021 is I minimized hanging out with people who were not doing it for me, who were not good for me mentally, emotionally, anything like that. And I really focused on the people that made me happy, the people that brought out a side of me that I enjoyed, And I said this to one of my friends that the person that I am when I'm with them makes me happy. That I don't have to feel judged. I don't have to feel like I have to be so caught up in, am I saying the right things? Am I doing the right things? I get to just live and enjoy. And, I'm surrounded now. Like, my circle isn't very big, but the people within my circle, I feel loved. I feel supported. I feel heard. I feel seen. And I know that they have my back. And I feel like that is just such a good feeling. That is such a comforting feeling to know that regardless of where I'm at, regardless of what I'm doing, I have people that I can turn to, that I can look to for support. Another huge thing that I had to go through in 2021, especially like the last couple of months, and it's something that I'm still working through, is my spiritual life. So I'm a Christian. I grew up in the church, and I have had to go through this process of really looking at the things that I believe, the principles that I uphold, the laws that I keep, and really question, like, am I doing this because like it's my personal conviction, or am I doing this just because that's how I was brought up, that's how I was taught, right? And it's not that I'm going back on my beliefs or the things that I believe, but it's literally just going through and double checking, like, is this my personal conviction? So that when I'm doing these things, I'm not just doing it because of my mom or because of the church or because of anybody, but I'm doing it because it's what I want to do. It's a conviction that I have. It's how I choose to serve God. And so it has been an interesting process. It has been lonely. It has been scary. There's been many times that I've just cried. There's been many times where I felt just so frustrated with God because I felt like the Bible wasn't making sense. He wasn't hearing my prayers. But it I'm I've been in a good place these past couple of days of just talking with him and just kind of like saying like, God, this is where I'm at, honestly, like this is just it. So we gotta work through it. And it has been interesting, and right now I'm in a place where I feel like I'm progressing and I'm moving forward, and where me and him are getting to a good place because my relationship with him means so much to me, and it affects my life on such a great level that I really, really, really wanted to be, such a fundamental area that I spend time with him and I feel loved, heard, and that I'm doing and living in such a way that he would be happy with me. But I also don't want my relationship with him to just be about religion. I want it to be about, like, as I said, like, I want it to be a relationship. I want it to be honest and transparent and loving. So it's been a journey, and I'm still on that journey. That's going to be the word for this year, for every year probably. But it's I don't want people to think that because you're a Christian and you're out here on social media or in church or whatever doing all these things that you have it all figured out, because trust me, like we don't. I don't, and I'm still figuring out how best to do this Christianity thing, right? So if you're there, you're not alone. You're definitely not alone. The biggest thing that I took from 2021 is that life is unpredictable, life is short, and it's just too short to not enjoy it, too short to not be happy, too short to not make decisions for yourself that are for your betterment, for your peace of mind. Like, I'm preaching to myself right now because these are not things that I really embodied this year. Like, I didn't do what was best for me at all times. I didn't stick by the decisions that I know that I needed to for my own betterment. And because of that, I've had to deal with a lot of regret. I've had to deal with a lot of disappointment in my own self, right? And like, I've accepted like the decisions that I've made, and I've accepted where I'm at in life. And I've realized that, like, again, like, even though sometimes we don't see the end, we don't understand why certain things were allowed, or why, we're in certain situations or positions, you still just have to live through them. You still just have to take them as they come. And you still have to, in those moments, make the best decisions for you. The biggest thing that I've learned in 2021 is that everybody's doing what's best for themselves, and you have to do what's best for you. That is it. I am not putting anybody above my peace, my prosperity, my happiness, my mental health, my emotional well-being. I need to stop hitting myself because I'm going to have to edit that out. But I've just gotten to the point where I've realized that nobody's going to care for me the way that I need to care for myself. Nobody's going to love me the way that I need to love myself. And again, it's not that I'm going to wake up tomorrow, or I've woken up yesterday and I was just like, I love everything about me. I'm going to go out there and make all this change, and I'm going to just say no to everybody that I want to say no to. It's still a process. It's still like a journey that I'm on. It's still something that I have to work on every single day. But in working on it, I'm seeing how much of a better person I am. I'm seeing how much happier I can be. I'm seeing, how easier it is to accomplish my goals, because now I'm doing it just for me, just because Brittany wants to, right? And I think that's the thing that I'm taking into 22. That's like the huge thing for me, that I have to start living my life for me. And so I there's just been so much this year, so much that I've been thankful for, so many times that I've cried, so many times I've been confused. But, you know, we've made it through the year. We've survived another year of being in a pandemic, and there's still just so much to be thankful for. And I'm so excited for a new year. I'm so excited to see what this year can bring. I'm so excited to actually accomplish things that I want to accomplish, to put that work in and to just invest in myself. I hope that you are also excited for 2022. However your 2021 looked, this year, it is already 2022. Has the potential to be great, has the potential to just be all that you could ever want it to be. So thank you so much for watching this video. Again, Happy New Year, and just remember that you are beautiful, you are loved, you are enough, and I'll see you next week for my next video.